needed that one. Tennessee played great the first half, and Bowden was just tremendous. I've known Jordan for many years. You know, he came to our camp, and I had left Tennessee before he was obviously able to get recruited, and so I'm proud of him. I get after my team at halftime. I was very upset with our lack of effort and energy, our toughness, and Tennessee really outplayed us. I thought that in the second half, you know, from the very beginning, we got a 5-second count, and that sort of, you know, got us going. I thought Anthony McLemore coming in defensively picked us up with tremendous effort and energy, scored some big baskets. You know, just one of the things I talked to the team about is we need a little more balance. You know, what makes Auburn basketball what it's been over the last several years, it's not one guy or two, it's a whole team. And we were getting too many guys that just weren't contributing. And I guess just finally, obviously, in the second half, the way Samir Dowdy and Javon McCormick stepped up and played on both ends of the floor made the difference. You turn a team over 24 times. You have 18 steals. It tells you the kind of fight and the kind of character you have.
You think the good defense in the second half led to better offense?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, got us in transition and got the tempo of the game up, which we played better at. So I thought that was important.
What do you think about Jalen Williams and his minutes today?
Again, it's I'm happy for Jalen. It's a coach's job to put players in positions to be successful. And we didn't think that early in the season that Jalen would be able to, was ready. But you can see a couple things. So thrilled with how the bench reacts because while Jalen wasn't playing, he's working in practice. He's putting in his time. He's handling the fact that he's not playing like a pro. Very, very unselfish. His family's staying patient. You got to stay right and ready. And when your number's called, and so he had some big boy plays out there. He's got some big boy ability, and I'm very, very proud of Jalen for a lot of reasons. He's a terrific student. He got a 95 on a biology. I'm not sure what it was. I don't think it was a test, but it was a pretty important project. And so I'm calling him Dr. Williams now because he wants to be a doctor. So it was he's had a big week.
Was that pass to himself off the backboard in the dunk? Is that something he's done before? Did that just happen?
I haven't seen him do that since AAU. But he got himself in trouble, and he wasn't going to get a very good shot off, so he just did what came natural. I actually told him, I said before the game, I said, do me a favor. Be Jalen Williams out there. Do what you do. And if you can get more guys doing that, do what you do. It'll help.
You guys have a pretty big advantage for points in the paint, even though you didn't have rebounds. That's sort of an interesting stat.
Well, we got to the rim in the second half. We put a body on their shot blockers a little bit. They blocked a lot of shots. Obviously, you know, the officials were gonna let us play at the rim and let them get vertical, and so getting fouled was difficult. But and we got there, missed too many free throws too, which was an issue. But we did get the ball to the rim, you know, and that was one of our game plans. They doubled Austin, so it was difficult to get Austin, you know, more than we were able to get him. When we played smaller and faster and quicker, that's when we played better.
You said the other night that you had to figure out a way to win without Isaac. To do a 17-point second-half comeback without him, how big was that?
Well, we had 9 players that played and 9 players scored. And, you know, obviously, I think, you know, Al played a little better. Devin, you know, played better and was out there in crucial moments making big shots. You know, Jalen had his moments, and those are all freshmen. They're young kids. You know, we're not going to win without them. You know, just not. You know, and so I just think they obviously stepped down. Can we build on it? You know, how does Tennessee shoot 52%, 42% from 3, and play score 41 points in the first half. And in the second half, we just play with greater effort and energy and get things up. We have to play every day the rest of the way like we did in the second half. And if we do, we got a chance.
You've talked about Devin needing to be more consistent, especially with this stuff outside of his offense. So he had 6 boards, it looked good on defense in the second half. How proud are you of him taking that step?
I'm very proud of Devin. Devin's really been coachable. Like all of the younger kids, they need to continue to, they got to get tougher. They got to get a little meaner. They got to get a little bit, it just, but it's, that's the challenge. But Devin's not afraid, and he's got great confidence, and he works. I mean, he's in the gym and he's doing the right things. He had a good week academically too, so I'm just telling you, it all kind of works together.
Can you talk about the impact the crowd had in the second half?
That the crowd was great. The students once again, tremendous. Another 11 o'clock game, and that's our last Saturday home game. That's it. So we play 2 more at home, Ole Miss and Texas A&M, right? That's what we got left. So it's kind of winding down. But I think this is one of those that we'll remember. We got to go back to Knoxville. That's going to be really tough. The last game of the year. But we'll celebrate this one. We'll celebrate this one. Having lost 2 in a row, I kind of felt like our backs were against the wall a little bit. Down 17. Adversity reveals character. We're down at home to LSU. Came back at the end, won that. We play a team Tuesday. We're down 22. I got to figure out how not to get in a situation where we get ourselves in that position again. But very proud of our basketball team. Very grateful for the support.
Bruce, I know you weren't aware of this during the game, but this Auburn handled pretty quickly. A student who yelled something at Santiago and ejected him. Have they informed you of that?
I was informed, and I appreciate the way Auburn handled it. Not who we are at all. This is an amazing campus with incredible students, and we are diverse and we are welcoming. I've got nothing to respect for Santiago and his game, but that one person doesn't speak at all for the Auburn family.
Bruce, what do you make of Tennessee's season so far with losing Turner and now kind of how they've adjusted?
This was a pivotal game because they're going to leave feeling, oh my goodness, we're right there. They had it. To their credit, Rick Barnes is one of the best coaches in the country. Had a great game plan. You saw what that game plan was in the first half. Turner was their point guard. Santiago is a great guard, but he's probably a little better shooter than he is a point guard. If they had him off the ball, Fulkerson's one of the most improved players in the league. And it's like, they're still a man down. It's hard. It's hard to, in this league, right? I mean, that Tennessee team went to Kansas and about had them beat. I mean, Kansas is one of the best 2 or 3 teams in the country, and Tennessee went there and about beat them. Just tells you what college basketball is all about. So the bottom line, you better be, what is it every night? I don't know who they got. I don't know who they got next. Who they got next?
Arkansas.
Got Arkansas next. We got Ole Miss next. It don't matter. Home or on a road, it don't matter. You got to bring it. So Tennessee's still in it. They're still in this thing.
Struggled from outside again in the first half. How did you change your approach, if at all?
Well, the approach we changed was defensively. I mean, I flat out lit into them. And we got after Tennessee. We turned them over, which created some transition. Tennessee's comfortable right now this year with this group playing at a slow pace. We are better playing at a fast pace. And we weren't committed to pressure. We weren't committed because it takes a tremendous amount of effort, energy to be able to turn people over. And we just didn't bring it. And as a result, Tennessee was handing it to us. They played harder. They played more physical. They played like they wanted it more. We got it turned around in the second half from a standpoint of our backs were against the wall.
Everybody good?
Coach, what do you call that dance move at the end there with the team?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go see my chiropractor after that last pelvic thrust.